Hello, everybody, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have an OOTR Season 5 Winners Bracket. Oh god, what round are we on?
Round 4.
Season Bracket Round 4. Wow, I'm prepared. Between Goomba and Marco. Joining me on comms today, we have Lee Harold and Matt. Matt, I'm assuming. How are you two doing?
Hello, everyone. Actually doing really well right now. This is a very hyped match, and I just got pizza earlier, so I'm pretty well stuffed too.
Yeah, Marco versus Goomba. Do I need to say more? These two
Yeah.
don't need any introduction.
Indeed. The two of the top runners of this season and in this game in general.
Marco, of course, the French favorite. He always has hundreds of viewers in his chat every day. And Goomba is no slouch either. He's also very good at Link to the Past. Yeah, these runners are just overall very good, and they're going to make a very pork race today.
Yep. And when it comes to just matchups, so far they're mainly even. So they both definitely have very good execution, very good routing, but we'll see how much of a difference it'll make between the two.
Yeah, I am also not going to call any favorites today. This is just going to be a very close one, most likely 50-50. They are both good at almost every aspect of the game. Maybe Marco slightly better at execution because of his speed runs, and Goomba maybe slightly better at routing, but yeah, in the end, it's going to be in the details.
Yep, Marco is also the Season 2 champion and the Season 3 runner-up, only having lost to Bonnaroo.
They also have beaten some big names already up until this point. So Goomba beat Barca, Gogeta, and Riley, all great players.
And Riley being Goomba's teammate in co-op. Marco taking out Kirk Q, Eligachua, and Sea Falcon.
So let's have a look at our starting equipment. It's a Nocturne start, apparently.
You probably get spaghetti paths, knowing that a lot of these seats have been AD as of late. There's been a few jets, but they've been very sparse.
Yeah, I'll just hope it will be a good match where the best player wins.
Yep.
Instead of a big casino or a jet where the luckiest player wins. I think these players deserve a good seed.
We're getting a Nocturne start and a Fire Medallion start, so it's not AD for Nocturne, so very lucky here.
Indeed, so if it's AD, it's probably not for a song, although Requiem and some other songs also have potential for AD.
It'll be any of the child songs, but especially Zelda's Lullaby, but there's also potential for Requiem, and maybe a very, very small chance for Bolero, if Bolero just happens to have the hover boots.
No, that never happens, right? Especially not in S5.
Well, anything can happen at this rate.
So just 20 more seconds before we know where we spawn, and off we go.
Indeed. It'll be... Well, it's a child start, so it could be anywhere too.
I always like an overworld start. No, don't start in Kokiri or Kakariko. It's just boring.
Oh, it's starting in the market from Treasure Chest. It looks like Goomba's a little late again. Not too late, unlike last match against Gogeta. This time he's not as late. But
yeah, I'll just quickly refresh because the runners are 10 seconds apart.
But they're both making the same play right now, heading straight to Lon Lon Ranch. Marco having picked up a skull, just in case we need to do, in case we need to collect skulls for the seed, because, you know, that's the pattern of how basically how the races have been going for about the entirety of the tournament. It's not like with the qualifiers where there's been more water temple plays, because like 1 or 2 or 4 of the items happen to be something that we absolutely need. But we'll get to see what's on Talon's Chickens today.
Yeah, the early game will be very similar. The question is, when will we see the first diversion? Will it be already in the child section, or want to go adult?
Oh, hover boots!
There's already the AD for Bolero that's from the list.
Yep, it's completely gone now.
Alright, what song we're getting here?
They both have grabbed the tree skull because it's the most convenient one for them. Add Prelude.
Alright, Prelude, Market Start. So we're good for warp songs for now.
Yep. I mean, they could even give Skull Mask a try. Sort of.
They probably still would like to find the hint first. But yeah, they will probably pick up the mask and see if they can route it in.
Now, where do they go from here after checking the silo? Just a bloopy. Marco heading straight to Actually, they both are. It's definitely an adult play for the both of them.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
No, Goomba's not going adult. Looks like he's gonna do a few more child checks.
Yeah, you don't want to walk all the way back from London Ranch, so... ooh,
Wait.
40 is a scale, wow.
Bottom of the well for Queen Goma. Ice Cavern has the... It was Song, right?
And Skull Mask has the...
Oh, thank you, VXR. Well, we need the lens, though. Okay. We got Fire Temple on Forest. Okay.
But that was 4 juicy hints, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Rush Ice is maybe off the table, but Sun Song is not really a song you really want, as if you are this level of a player.
Indeed. Yeah, Marco's audio is definitely pretty loud. Ooh, Lap Dive is dead.
Yeah, so the chances that the scale comes into play on 40 skulls is really slim. I have...
It looks like we're a radio show now. Well, no audio from either runner, at least on Restream, even though they do have sound. Oh. Alright, it's back. Perfect. Okay.
Something wrong with my audio, or what happened?
No. It's on Restream. It'll sort itself out, we know that.
Yeah, so I was just trying to say that I don't think that the 40 skulls for God Scale will come into play. I think we'll have access to bombs or another skill long before we are... yeah, long before that moment, when 40 are in logic.
Well, if there's something here, we can add Tiris.
I think for some reason we always end up including this guy, even if it's something or if it's not something, doesn't really matter.
Well, it's free money. I guess we can take that. More free money. Yeah, thank goodness they have both Nocturne and Prelude.
Yeah, best two warp songs in the game, I think. Although Minuet is also very, very good.
Yeah, Bolero is pretty nice if you want to rush ice. And I just made a rhyme there. It looks like Goomba's stream's frozen for a bit. Right when he's racing Dampe, which is unfortunate. I'm not seeing the adult warps today. Well, right now.
That looks like a stick in the windmill. Don't know if it's just a stick or an upgrade.
Oh my goodness! Zelda's Lullaby.
Well, we have ice access even if the runners wanted to go ice for some reason. Not logical access, but with tricks we can get there.
There's Neighbor's Love. Not exactly the spell we're looking for.
So where's Marco headed? Maybe to Bolero? To the Bolero song?
The only thing that we're missing for logical access to ice is just Rudo's letter. Even then, they still can't do it because they don't have a free bottle.
Oh, if they have Rutos, they can hand it in. Oh, then they cannot really hand it in. No, you're right. So we can't go to Bolero yet? Or can we? No, we need some way to stop Link to Goron.
Yep. More money!
Yeah, so the runners do very similar things right now. Can't really...
Frogs 2 is dead. And there's Greg.
And there's Greg. How nice. Yeah, so besides the hover boots, we haven't found anything yet.
Indeed.
Maybe adult was not the play. Maybe staying child a bit longer was the play.
Oh, this is not an adult play. Actually, it is. It's going to be a child play, but a different type.
So what's Marco doing? He's going to set time of
day. Yep.
Very smart move.
Yep. We have 2 of 5 memes within the first 10 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah, let's get these meme items out of the way. So in later stage of the game, we will just find the things we need.
Yep.
So for the viewers who are maybe a bit newer, so when you dip outside of Ganon's castle, then you set the daytime to night. And then you are able to do some checks that are only available at night, such as Richard the Dog and Dampe.
Yep. Yeah, I did notice that the audio is synced up a little differently. Might just be a capture card thing. Or just stream delay. Hopefully it doesn't have the same issue as when Marco was racing against Sea Falcon. Because he was basically he wasn't able to stream during that time. Not like not able to, but he thought he was streaming, but
yeah, we'll take such a small disturbance over not having a stream at all.
Like the feed was pretty much gone.
So
You get to see more of this.
Goomba doing the river, very nice. Marco on back child. So with Prelude you are a bit more encouraged to change ages, although it's still not a good idea to do it too often. The river with hover boots is nice, and even without hover boots, you can just do river and get all the items if you know the jumps.
Well, hopefully River has something. It'll at least have 3 hints. Oh, Song of Storms is right here. Bottom of the well is a path hint, so that's... Unless Marco needs bombs, that's gonna be him being able to, I don't know, maybe get the Kokiri sword or something that leads to it. Source Domain Foolish.
Domain Foolish indeed, yeah.
Oh.
Serenade on Ocarina of Time, so we are not going to see all dungeons today.
Indeed. Or at least not for the song. It'll
Unless for some reason the items are all on the bosses.
not very likely with Water Temple being one of the stones.
Both Domain Foolish hints are in River. How peculiar.
Well, I think it's telling them something.
What's Goomba doing? Is he buying a shield? Oh, he's getting the song as an adult, okay. And Marco immediately rushing this path hint in the well, although he doesn't have bombs yet, or choose either.
Well, there's only like 2 checks, and both of them can be peeked.
Yeah, for sure, you can full clear, or at least full scout, bottom of the well with CSMC.
But there's definitely a lot of points riding on both winning. Slightly more on Marco. But that's always subject to change. Or remain.
So Goomba was using the hover boots and walking backwards here in this composer's grave. It's easy to forget that you are able to do that.
Wait, that was a big chest. Let's see what it is. There's the bomb bag!
That's pretty nice, especially when you don't have bombs yet here.
Well, that means King Dodongo is pretty easy to get out of the way.
And you'll have to turn back to adult again if you don't want to lose too much time.
This was actually pretty well routed.
And there's also a path for Goma here, so we're curious what it will be. It doesn't need to be the Kokiri sword or the slingshot, it can also be something leading up to.
Yeah, it could be on King Dodongo or any of the millions of bomb checks. That's a bomb refill.
Don't have magic yet, so we can't do the treasure chest game.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't need it. Plus, I'm pretty sure... Oh, you're right. It's on Lynn's minigame. No, it's on Skull Mask, isn't it?
Yeah, Skull Mask, yeah. There's no reason to rush that yet.
There's the Winter Heart piece! So that's like 3 out of 5.
That doesn't mean that Marco is being declared the winner right now. That would be unfortunate.
We're just missing Ice Arrows and Stone of Agony. There's one key.
Now let's see if Marco is able to get a quick kill on that hand. If you time your jump on exactly right, then it doesn't go under again.
Oh, that's fine. You already got the slash on them.
Yeah, he got the first hit, but not the second, so... It's not the quickest kill, but it's still a quick kill.
But yeah, this is definitely a key. No, it's not. I'm wrong. It's another big chest. Let's see what it is. There's the bow.
Oh wow. If we find nothing for Goma, then we have some ambiguous hints already.
Yeah.
So So here's a second key. So did we see a third already?
Yeah, the ice arrows are missing is a challenge run for Marco that he's been doing a lot of lately. That makes a whole lot of sense. But wait, is that another big chest there?
It looked like a big one to me, yeah.
Someone should add Deadly Thunder for the seed.
Yeah, is she a favorite of bottom of the well?
Or not?
Yeah, it might have been a small one. Marco fell down here.
We don't think we're gonna get a Saria song check anytime soon. That's fine.
So Marco finds it time for adult again, which makes a lot of sense with this bomb back.
Well, I think... Oh, Marco's going back. He just remembered Bomb Tree Bowling. Because we have both bombs and a bow for path.
Yeah, you must be right. He realizes that he would like to include the tube bowling. When else are you going to route it in? I don't really want to go back child again, although we haven't seen Midos, Kokiri Forest.
We haven't seen the general forest area at all. There's magic!
Now the treasure minigame is in logic as well. Might as well try to route it in at this point, although it's just one check.
That's actually a pretty cool angle.
I've always wondered why they are releasing all of their chews, because you have to wait until the last chew explodes before the game ends. So it's actually a time loss if you release all the chews.
And this is a Hyrule Castle check.
Yeah, so we found early ZL, early bomb back, so this part of the game will be very efficient. We can full clear a lot of areas already. Last chest in GTG is just bomb chews.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's 40 skulls is a Zora skill that will only come into play if, for example, the iron boots are very far away. And we're rushing water as the final dungeon. Although water is a stone actually, so. Don't see it very often.
Now this is the adult play.
Don't really see a sub 20 minutes Hyrule Castle very often.
I wouldn't consider either of them underdogs, to be honest. So I do have to say that Marco's routing is definitely on the higher end right now, matched with his execution. But Goomba's not too far behind. He's going to be getting that magic pretty soon, too.
Yeah, so what did Goomba do again that Marco didn't do? Because I don't really think that Goomba is behind at this point.
Child archery. Child shooting gallery. That's the only one. Oh, Goomba might be staying as a child.
Yeah, and River indeed. Yeah, you're right.
And River. So it's like 4 different checks, but Goomba also knows what Ocarina of Time is. He knows that it's not AD. Or at least not AD for our song. Or the song that leads to items.
Yeah, well, with the stone layout, I also don't see Marco prioritizing or being baited into AD. But it's still nice to know your OT song.
Yep. He can easily just do Dodongo's Cavern. Oh, and Goomba's doing this check. Marco was gonna have to orphan the adult shooting gallery. Simply because he doesn't have the time of day for that. But he'll easily get it upon finishing.
Yeah, when he comes out of DC, it will be day time again, and he can get back into the city.
Yep.
So he'll probably do the entire loop with Bolero and DMT as well.
It's strange that Kakariko Village is called a village, and yet it's more bustling and has more people in it than Goron City. Is that just strange to me? And there isn't really... Goron City only has like one specific room for one of the Gorons, who happens to be their leader.
Yeah, do you think we should mail Nintendo about this oversight?
I guess.
Yeah, so Marco seems to have some sort of lead, although it's still so early in the game, it doesn't really matter too much. Seems his early game route was a little bit more efficient, yeah.
Zora's River is foolish!
Oh, wow.
That makes sense. We have two foolish hints. Oh, Graveyard to King Dodongo, of course. And there's the big Goron sword, that's pretty convenient. I'm pretty sure Marco's going to be picking that up after beating King Dodongo.
So yeah, that path
Song of Storms has to be that path in Graveyard.
Yeah, that was very unuseful.
Because the Song of Storms led to the bomb bag. Oh, the bow and the bombs were in bottom of the well, and the hover boots were on Talon's chickens.
Yeah, so Goomba is a bit more playing a bit more defensively at this point, just doing overall checks. Marco rushing progression. No reason for concern for Goomba.
Well, when it comes to the logic, it determines where the items are most likely going to be, and it also is determined by dungeon rewards. Like, say, if you have the Force Medallion, you get access to Prelude of Light normally in the game, or if you have both the Force Medallion, Fire Medallion, and the Water Medallion, you have access to Nocturne of Shadow. And whichever song locks a certain checks or even dungeons determines what exactly you will need, or what items can't be in certain places. Like, say, if Zelda's Lullaby is on Nocturne, for example, then 3 dungeons can't have like items locked behind fairy fountains or ice cavern.
That was a second bomb back. Is that that was a bit weird to me.
Or the back of Shadow. That sort of thing.
Is that bomb bag bomb locked? I thought it was available.
We don't have a strength yet. And we also got a slingshot in 2 different areas, I think. Neither of the slingshots lock each other, though.
Okay, well, apparently this bomb bag is bomb locked. I don't see how, but I'll take it.
Yeah, those are 2 bomb-locked slingshots.
It would be nice for Goomba to find something that Marco doesn't have yet in his child section here.
It'll probably just be for a song. We'll probably get a Wolfos Grotto check after this.
So what song will Goomba pick up here? What would be a good song for him? Maybe not Serias, because then he will go back to the
Song of Time.
Yes, not too useful.
Not inherently useful at the moment, since he can't access water or GTG. Ooh, Big Goron dead. That's even better. Gotta give the dinosaur a little poke. Well, actually, he's not a dinosaur, he's a croc. A crocodile.
Shadow path to Twin Rover, okay.
Ooh. And 50 is dead. Well, I mean, we're just missing Dins and a hook shot to full clear Shadow.
So we have a 40 hint and a 50 hint, no 30 hint yet. Sounds familiar.
Crocodiles aren't exactly dinosaurs, though. Birds are dinosaurs, though. Ooh, there's the hook shot!
Marco deciding to pick up 5 more or 10 more bombs. He was already on 24. Yeah, it's nice that Goomba found his hookshot. But Marco will also find it when he goes to the forest area.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Goomba path was not really useful. That can basically be anywhere in the seed right now.
Shadow Temple isn't exactly Iron's locked. You can do it without Iron Boots. Like the Wind Room. Ooh, Dancing Dad is dead? Excellent. But yeah, it seems that in terms of hints, Goomba's gonna have a bit of a leg up, whereas Marco, he's definitely got more progression under his belt. There's the frog!
The froggies, let's go. Hey, what was that hint there on the left side? I didn't see it. It looked important. So yeah, if one of the runs wants to go ice for some reason, although the Sun Song is not really an important song, then they can always use the Frog Warp.
Yep.
Just a hard piece for Goomba here. Maybe the Ocarina game is something more for him. Marco is stopping opening small chests. That makes sense, he has a broom bag.
Ooh, this is an interesting play. Marco's going to be doing this back here. The entire maze should be completable, even if left side is out of logic.
Yeah, but you don't want to save and quit necessarily, so we'll only do that if it's a big chest, of course.
Dead Hand had the bow. They're all dead.
Okay, now he's back to opening small chests. Interesting.
Just to get some extra health. And now Marco knows that Shadow Temple has more access. There's the boomerang for Stone Jabu.
He's probably not very thrilled to see the boomerang there.
That is a good question. He might be just more hyper-focused on trying to get to Death Mountain Crater.
Yeah, that's definitely a slight mistake if he missed that storm growler there. When do you come back for it if it's actually important? Although you can also get it on the way back after going all the way to the top. And then drop down.
We'll at least get to see what the song is.
And we can also ascend the volcano here.
There's Furor's Wind. Not exactly the right spell, though. And there's Minuet.
Oh, that's possibly very big for Goomba, especially if Marco is clearing Lost Woods now as an adult.
Ooh, that's another scale.
Yeah, so that's our foolish river, foolish domain access for his child.
Yep. But he knows that since River is foolish, he could just skip through most of it. Though you might not know if Domain is foolish if he just skips through all the hints in River.
Yeah, so that's...
Goomba's finally going to be picking up that magic. And there's a bottle! Oh, Lap Dive is already dead. It's been hinted as such.
Yeah, so the fact that both Zora Domain Foolish hints are in River, Marco is not going to find that hint, so he will probably full clear Domain in the seed.
Bottom of the well is still Path to Queen Goma. Whew, that Tektite was a little too slow.
So Marco deciding to check the hint first and then climb back up.
Yep. Because he still has a grotto to go up, and then he's going to be getting that bottle. Not sure if it's Ruo's letter or if it was just a regular bottle, but we'll see in a bit. After the stick, and then the grotto.
But it also means that he's not going backwards towards the storm grotto there. Oh, he's... No, wait, he's going back. Yeah, that storm grotto can be big. If Goomba checks it, and it's very important, like his strength.
He's not going to check those other hints. SFM Path to Vagia, and we found a hookshot there. As well as Song of Storms.
No, that was Song of Time.
Yeah, Song of Time.
Let's assume it's the hookshot then.
50 is dead for right here. We had a hookshot and we had Song of Time in SFM. That's a bottle.
With some blue potion inside. Minuet, yes, and Marco is going to clear the forest area as an adult, so he will not be able to pick up for
and there's
wind.
Bolero. Minuet was on Bolero.
And vice versa, indeed.
Oh, it looks like Marco's going to be skipping out on that hookshot.
No, he will just go child and then go back to the forest area and full clear as child.
Yep.
Which is good for Marco, he will be able to pick up roars.
You'll be able to pick up his hookshot as well. It's certainly going to be a lot less hiking for Marco. With the exception of Lake Hylia. Goomba loop for Goomba. I mean, Goron loop for Goomba. Maybe.
Yeah, so we have
for sure he's actually going to be finishing off Dodongo's Cavern too.
We have a pretty friendly early game with lots of good items. So we'll be waiting for the point where it gets tricky and where we are in casino mode.
Could be missing out that Lens of Truth. Even though with what we have for songs, it actually would be very... Ooh, right. It'd be very beneficial for both. Probably grab it. 50 is dead. 40 is another scale.
Did Goomba already do the shooting?
And we know that the lap dive is dead. But it could still be for something in Tektite Grotto. Unless they can find hover boots.
Goomba bodied by the stone there. So did Goomba already do the archery game, or he just walked past
shooting?
it?
Yeah, he did.
How about adult shooting? He just walked
No.
past it.
He walked past it. Figure he's gonna do that after.
Yeah, it was daytime, so it was. He was walking very closely past it, so I'm not sure why he decided to skip it. Maybe also tunnel vision.
Marco's gonna be picking up that hook shot pretty soon.
And Goomba now realizing that the river was foolish indeed. I'm not happy to see that.
Oh, he will see that. Yeah, he did. And we're really just missing Din's fire for finishing off Shadow.
Well, technically we also need a strength.
Well, logically. But people are just gonna clip through instead of just try and push the block anyways.
Oh yeah, for sure. Always good to keep the logic in the back of your mind. But yeah, Shadow was past the Twin Rover, so maybe there's another strength in there.
Marco remembering that he has Song of Storms.
So that's the big one sword, if I remember correctly.
Yep. No.
Oh no, that wasn't blue. Oh wait.
That was DMT Storms. But neither bow locks each other, so bottom of the well is for bombs. We definitely know that bottom of the well is path for the bomb bag, because the bows... Well, the bows that we've found are storms locked.
No, I think the song was path to King Dodongo, right? Because the bomb bag can't be pathed.
I know.
The other bomb bag was available, I think.
No, talking about the bow.
Yeah, the bow, yeah.
But yeah, we already fulfilled the King Dodongo path.
So why can't the bottom of the well lead to the Kokiri sword? Why is that not an option anymore?
That's not what I said. I said that it can't be the bow.
Yeah, but sorry, I mean the path command in the chat says that it leads to the slings.
Oh yes, because they're both bomb locked, and the bombs are locked by bottom of the well. Marco did grab Aurora's Wind.
So both of the runners are following each other's paths. We have seen all of these checks already.
No, the Goomba path is still unfulfilled. But we know that it starts with the bomb bag. We did get multiple slings from it, though. The Goomba path.
Hello, Doc Heaps. Welcome in chat. As our colleague, we have to greet each other. So Goomba will be even in medallions very soon.
Yep.
And also pretty even in items. Marco slightly ahead because he did the volcano loop already.
I really wanted the Skull Kids to teach him Goron's Lullaby.
The Goron's Lullaby. How does that go?
It's A, right, left, A, right, left, right, A. I know that Sea Falcon normally sets that as his Scarecrow song in Ocarina of Time.
So is that a song from Majora's Mask?
Yes.
I haven't played that game yet. So soon the runners will be about even. Marco finishing up Child Corn City, Goomba doing the volcano loop, I'm assuming.
Yep. I'm gonna be picking... He's gonna do adult archery first.
Yeah, he must have realized he forgot to check it earlier. It's a bit of a time loss if you want to go back to volcano after. So this will be the frog for Goomba, right?
Yep. They're fairly low on skulls. I just know that Marco collected one extra skull over Goomba.
Marco can get up to 10 skulls if he plays Nocturne after and collects the 5 that are available in Carico, although he can't shoot the one on the watchtower yet, I think.
No, he can get the one on the watchtower. He has the slingshot.
Oh right, we have the slingshot, yeah. I haven't been paying attention to where those were.
One in DC, one in the bomb-locked grotto in Forest. In Lost Woods. Ooh. I wish I could move like he does.
I think... Oh, right.
Oh, that's just a heart piece, sadly.
For some reason he cancelled the cutscene. Interesting.
Yeah, I have to agree. Marco's aiming confidence is just unreal. It's like... He knows he's got this, so he's just gonna... do that.
Yeah, I heard that Marco is playing on the Wii, so maybe that's the secret.
Yeah, he's always played on Virtual Console. Well, except for when it's multi-world. Because you can only do it on BizHawks for now.
Does Marco play multi-worlds? I don't remember.
Well, I remember that he did a while back. Not sure if he still does.
Runners high-fiving 7 years apart.
Mm-hmm. The 7-year high five. Gotta appreciate it.
So Marco was
This
able
is
to...
Zora's River time.
Marco was able to pick up the big one sword in the trail, Grotto.
Hopefully he gets that Zora's Domain foolish hint.
Well, both of the hints were in River, and River is foolish, so I don't see him go back in. I think he will just full clear Zora's Domain. Oh, right, the hint was down here, so right, yeah. That's what
He's gonna grab that gold rupee. That was actually really slick. He can actually just... He's gonna actually grab the hit right now. Now he knows.
Yeah, that was actually a good one to check before entering.
He's gonna check Lake Hylia now. This is his fastest way. Yep. But just that skull alone has helped with Marco's routing. And that boomerang trick was just hella boss. I know that sounds pretty cringy from someone like me to say that, but... Yeah.
I always knew from the vanilla game that you had to use the boomerang for that. It's not very well known apparently in the rando community.
Because you can use the chicken to get that, actually. Oh, I see he was just grabbing the hint here before taking a bit of a dive here.
This will be the first time we will see some lake hints, 45 minutes in.
Ooh, those are iron boots. Well,
Yeah.
Warink, it looks like we found both boots today. We're never gonna see 40 skulls. I think this is closer to being a jet seed now. Especially with Marco's routing.
Yeah, after earlier this week I stopped calling seeds jets before the 1 hour mark. I learned my lesson.
And think of it this way. We've confirmed that both 40 and 50 are dead. And that all dungeons is for Serenade. Which doesn't lock anything.
But in my book, a jet is like a 215 or faster. And it's very...
Something that both runners are already more than capable of.
Yeah, for sure, but we still need to be lucky with where the item placements are to be finished.
Very
faster.
true. Just waiting for the fish to come. Oh my god, this fish is being very naughty. Yeah, the fish is definitely not being very cooperative today.
Checking time of day before he does anything else here.
It was probably just... Yeah, that time of day actually does affect how the fish behave.
Yeah, is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Oh, apparently. I didn't know too much about the fishing, because you don't do it very often if you're playing casually, but if you're playing 100% without any sort of SRM... Ooh! There's the long shot!
Iron's long shot. Do you think what I think?
Stone water. It's found a way today. Except for that we're still missing a strength.
Yeah, the strength is a little bit of a problem.
I didn't think stone water would be this early, dude. What is this seed?
And that was actually the one that will show up earlier in the spoiler log.
Ooh, speaking of raids, thank you, Pink Katie Rose, for the raid. Oh, and Jabu Jabu is foolish?
Oh boy, that's also a very
God.
good find. That's a very good hint.
Stone Jabu is foolish. Oh my gosh.
Not setting foot in Jabu this seed with Serenade on OT.
Yeah, basically the Zora area is foolish. The only things that I can think of to even go there would be Ice Cavern and Zora's Fountain. And Zora's Fountain can't be full cleared. And we know what's at Ice Cavern, which is Sunsong.
Oh yeah, which means also we have GTG access.
Yeah.
Marco seems to be heading there already.
Yeah, he's not warping. And Goomba's just going to be going through fire. Let's see what the bomb lock checked here is. Yeah, long shot was child fishing. If anything, I think that might have been the first logical hook shot. And the one in SFM could have been...
Yeah, the long shot that we found was actually the earlier sphere. Because we didn't need any items for that.
What would the path be? Would it be like for long shot? Because Water Temple could still have something. I mean, it's 4 item checks with 6 keys in the boss key, which totals about 11 chests.
Yeah, it's likely that the hammer is
11
longshot locked.
checks.
The hammer might be longshot locked indeed.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Can also be Song of Time locked in GTG for some reason. But then it's probably also longshot locked because of access to GTG. Goomba deciding to go as far as he can get into Fire Temple.
Because it's not hammer locked yet. And there's a key on shortcut. So if he can get all the way there, then he can essentially get to hammer chest.
Look at that menuing from Marco. He knows exactly what he wants to do in these situations. Clearing out field before he goes to GTG. I like that play.
Ooh, there's another big chest here. Lon Lon to Bongo Bongo. Hover boots.
Oh boy.
And a wallet right here.
Big chest for Goomba. Ooh, wow.
Where's long shot? Well, there's one hook shot in Sacred Forest Meadow Wolfos Grotto, and the other one is on Child Fishing in Lake Hylia.
Stone of Agony for Goomba in Fire Temple. You hate to see it.
That's 4 out of 5 for mean percent. So we're just missing the ice arrows, I believe.
Yeah, at this point we are hoping for Goomba's sake that the boss key is just not hammer locked in the basement, because he might be losing all of his time here in Fire Temple.
Possibly. But it's still a good play to make, just to scout out like most of the checks here.
Yeah, I don't mind the play at all. Oh, you can go farther. It's a key here.
Yep. And we know where another small key is.
If there's something in the back here and the boss key is just in the basement, then that is pretty huge.
Yeah, Marco is definitely heading to GTG.
Goomba does not have long shot, and he doesn't have Pierre set, so he cannot really go to Pierre.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty neat trick to set up. You just set up Forest Wind as the bomb is going off.
And that's why these players are so good. They think about all the small details, which saves them seconds here and there.
Ooh. Gonna do a bit of a pause buffer to do this trick. Think he's got the timing? There we go.
Very nice. Seeing all the high-level tricks in this matchup.
He's not gonna check the hint stone here yet. Never mind. And he knows that center of GTG is dead, so he won't need to get all the keys.
And Goomba decides to have a peek into Stone Forest.
Not sure why he equipped the ocarina here, but whatever. It's up for him. Up to him what he wants to do. I'm getting a Forest Temple dip, and Goomba's already at 9 skulls. And Marco's just going to be setting up a Death Warp. That makes sense. This is for the Death Warp.
Very neat trick to trigger the ocarina to do more damage for one bomb.
Yeah. That makes sense.
No F's in chat for Marco, but it's totally intended.
Too bad people can't death warp in real life. But that's okay. We have something else that's better.
Can we pick the hammer chest here? Hammer
Yeah.
chest?
That looks like it's a small chest.
But maybe I miss. Yeah, maybe I didn't see it right. It looked big to me for a second there.
If only death warping only led to Disneyland. I mean, then you wouldn't have to spend you wouldn't have to spend a dime on tickets or fast passes.
Yeah, once you turn 18 or 21, whichever country you're in, then your death warp changes. So yeah, both runners are on 2 medallions right now, taking wildly different routes.
And Goomba's doing more stone dungeon routes, whereas Marco, he's going to GTG. Though Fire Temple hasn't yielded really anything for Goomba. Whereas Marco has gotten both irons and long shots in Lake Hylia.
Yeah, the long shot seems to be the bottleneck in this seed so far, unless Goomba finds something here in Forest.
Well, certainly not here. I'm pretty sure he's locked out. Yeah, he's locked out. He can't really do too much else, other than checking a few of these things here. That's another key.
Skipping it for now. Doesn't want to...
Ooh, we can't... Ooh, there's that strength! We're just missing Din's Fire for logical Shadow Temple completion. Under these settings, at least.
So far, everything seems to work very nicely for Marco.
Yep.
Let's hope that Goomba can make it a race.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like a, Yep, it's a key.
Yeah, that strength can definitely be the first logical strength.
But with the long shot being a potential path in SFM for Volvagia, it makes sense why Marco would be heading into GTG. And GTG is far more check dense than Water Temple. Damn! The triple kill on those Wolfos.
Yeah, Marco is totally killing it right now. He's taking a pretty decent lead. Everything that Goomba has done in the past 20 minutes is not really been paying out.
And one of these upcoming checks is a hammer locked, but not this one. Ooh, big chest right
Not
here. Another bomb bag.
So that's the third bomb bag. We already found 2 slingshots and 2 bows.
Yep.
4 meme items.
Looks like Marco's going to be setting up for... I think it's just for the one room with the like room, just in case he needs to come back. But yeah, this chest that's in the Ring of Fire, that one is locked by the hammer.
It's no big chest, so we don't have to worry about the logic for this room.
Was it a Oh, it's a key. So we might have to. depending on what's in the maze.
Oh right, it's a small key. I didn't see that earlier.
Marco's only at like...
But yeah, it's only one half a heart. Is that enough?
No need to worry about that. He's got that. The blue potion. It'll keep him happy and healthy.
Very nice that he remembered. Potions are usually not coming into play. And he did lose half a heart, so good that he drank the potion.
There's something in the center right here.
Is that just an arrow refill?
Yeah, it's an arrow refill. It looks like Marco's also setting up for the toilet.
We do have iron boots, so totally in logic. Goomba doing the Gerudo Valley play as child must hurt like... Yeah, doing this into 1 hour mark.
This is definitely a toilet play. That emote with the pop cat is so insanely cute. Makes me wish I had an emote like that. Yeah, I know the toilet is gross, Warink, but we all have to dip it once in a while.
I'm not sure what was more gross. Yeah, Marco has been really playing very impressively so far. Is he going to slow down, or is he just going to smack Goomba as if he's just a beginner?
Oh, that's a key. That's still worth picking up just in case we need to grab an item in the middle of the maze. Something that he can peek after. Well, Goomba now knows that Jabu is foolish as well. That's an arrow refill for sure.
No, that was
no, that was the last one. There's a big chest right here. There's a key right here. There's Din's fire! That means
wow.
Marco could just finish off Shadow Temple.
We just passed the Twin Rova, so we'll find something else there.
Yep, probably a Strength 2 or a Mirror Shield. And that's also the Water Medallion, so that's another third of the way. Oh, long shot was... Well, one hook shot is in Child Fishing, and the other one is in SFM Wolfos Grotto. So basically, they don't really lock each other.
Yeah, it's actually a good question whether this item was Storms locked. Might be. It's a good chance that it's actually Song of Time locked. I think you need most of the keys for that to be in logic.
You mean for Din's Fire?
Yeah, it was on the right side. Yeah, it was on the right side. So
we have Song of Time.
Yeah, but it was potential pass right Song of Time, so we're thinking about whether it was for the hookshot or for Song of Time.
Well, you technically need both to finish the toilet. Oh, and Goomba getting his long shot. Meanwhile, Marco is going to be heading straight into the Shadow Temple. That's going to definitely pull Marco pretty far ahead for now. This is, an hour and 5 minutes for Shadow Temple? Sign me up.
He didn't set for Roar Star in GTG, right? That might be a slight...
Yeah, he set it up.
Oh, he set it up. Okay, well.
He's actually set it up near the like room because that's the only check he had to orphan.
Alright, yeah, I saw that his magic was almost full, so I thought he didn't do it, but yeah, he must have done it earlier then.
But yeah, it was the bow statue room.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a little bit grim for Goomba. So he's only hoping that not everything is on the way, and then he will just lose. Kokiri's sword is of course still a big question mark.
Yeah.
Hammer is either longshot locked or Song of Time locked, which might be meaning the same at this point.
Yep. And since we know that toilet was a key, that means that it could still be in Water Temple, if it's Song of Time.
Well, the irons were in Lake Hylia, and the SFM was hookshot and Song of Time. I have the feeling that the Kokiri's sword will be the casino item, or the one that we find last.
Strength 1 was in a Guru Training Ground. It was on the one of the lobby chests. So Goomba's going to be picking his up pretty soon. He's also going to be picking up that Din's Fire and that last bomb bag. And speaking of things, Marco picks up Strength 2. I think that satisfies that path. Still going to need a Mirror Shield, and Marco can easily just clear through here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Mirror Shield was here as well. But that for sure satisfies the path.
There's still plenty of checks remaining, so we could still have a few goodies stacked in there. Oh my goodness, I hate this kind of RNG when it comes to the Statue of Truth. Where it just happens to be on the last of the three.
Yeah, so there are 5 heads, and the first and the fifth are never the ones that you need.
The first and the fifth ones are always dead.
The Goomba is appearing to be approximately 10 minutes behind.
If I remember correctly, in the vanilla game, it's usually just the second one on the left. I hope I'm not going crazy with this, right? Fixed boss RNG first. Agreed. Especially with Twin Rova. She is the absolute worst.
I don't really think that that's a big deal in this game. I mean, you can be lucky or unlucky with these bosses, but the seed takes like 3 hours on average, or 2.5. I think everyone will have their positive and their negative share of RNG.
Plus, the Spirit Temple boss fight is basically just the gauntlet. You got Noburu as the Iron Knuckle, and then you have Twin Rova in their twin state, and then when they're fused together.
Did Marco just disable all the 3 spiders with 1 nut? That was nuts.
Yes. No, doesn't have hammer quite yet. Neither of them do.
There is reason
Goomba's going to be picking up his strength.
There is reason to believe that the hammer is longshot locked or Song of Time locked, which means it can be in shadow.
Din's was Song of Time locked, essentially. Especially since Toilet was a key, which is also Song of Time locked.
Maybe I'm overthinking it, but if this Shadow Temple comes up empty and we don't find the hammer... Oh, we did find the strength too, of course. I was going to say that we might be dipping into water with a long shot, but no, it's a bit too much.
Could finish off the rest of GTG. There's also going through most of Spirit, checking what the song is.
Still too early to call it a jet. still need Kokiri's sword, we still need hammer. They can still be hidden very far in to the seed.
I mean, a lot of the more strenuous checks have already been done. Okay, that's number 8 for Marco.
Goomba seems to be doing a pretty decent job of at least staying somewhat close.
Yeah.
He did do a number of checks that Marco didn't do yet, so he's still very much in the game.
Indeed. Though Marco is half a Shadow Temple ahead for now. Goomba will be joining fairly soon, I'd imagine. But he's going to do the left side first. But he's definitely preparing for Nocturne. Chickens have not been hinted at all.
With the long shot you have a different strategy for this room, where you pick up the rupees first and then kill the enemies.
Lights on chickens would just be a non-issue for our runners.
It is a little bit scary if they only have 10 skulls when they get that hint. Then they are wondering, do I need to do chickens or do I need to collect skulls?
Speaking of skulls. Oh, Goomba's going to be heading straight into Shadow Temple, so not too far behind.
Yeah, it's like a half a shadow behind. It's
yeah.
not too bad.
Still, yeah. And another bottle.
We're only 1 hour and 12 minutes in. It feels like we have already seen much more of the seed. It's been interesting from minute 1.
Didn't quite get that. That's okay. If he had just jumped a little bit later, would have had it for sure. But he can easily salvage it. He's got irons. Yeah, it'd still be rushing, especially since we still have no hide or hair of where that Rudo's letter is.
Do we find the boss key yet? I don't think we found it, right? Either in the back or in this room where Marco is now.
We're still missing a small key at least.
Yeah, so we have to go to the back anyway.
Yeah, it's been found.
Oh, okay, it's found, okay. Oh, then we only need to go to the back for items at this point. Oh no, where this is a key door. Marco collecting that skull over there, which is quite rare.
Well, he's got a long shot. That puts him at 10 skulls now.
It's actually one of the quicker skulls when you think about it.
It's only more convenient when you have the long shot. Yeah, across the gizzard logic, especially if they could get the Lens of Truth on Skull Mask.
So Marco chilling on the boat ride, while Goomba is trying to follow suit.
It's the boat of love here.
Not sure what Marco is doing, but he has a lot of energy to unleash. Oh, there's the boss kill on Goomba's side, indeed.
Yep. Choosing violence on the love boat. How about choosing love on the violence boat?
So after Shadow, I'm expecting the runners to go to Spirit, see if the mirror shield is there, get the song. Can full clear GTG now.
There's a key. We kind of want to see what's on the manager. That's a small chest over there. I'm going to be going a bit further into the back just in case an item happens to be there.
Unfortunately, no ice arrows from Marco yet. I remember him. He likes to use it on Bongo.
Uh-oh. Still alive. Never mind. And another small chest.
Didn't speak the ice arrows into existence this time. Can't use Furor's wind strategies here. You would like to keep your Furor's wind in GTG at this point. Yeah, still like half a... Ooh, what's happened there? Goomba just was thrown off the ledge there. I was about to say that he was half a shadow behind, but this is not really helping.
Indeed. Well, that's something I actually do too, because sometimes you just don't get the right thing. Ooh. And now... And the one cycle! As expected, given that both of our runners have BGS. And Goomba's going to be skipping this skull.
Yeah, it should be illegal to give the Biggoron sword to these skilled runners. They can do fine with the Master Sword.
It sounds like the Link to the Past rando settings from last year, where runners can only go up to the Bacon Sword, which is just level 3, and no silver arrows either.
Yeah, those were good settings. I played some myself. It was very fun. It would be nice to have something similar for this game.
Yes, Bacon Sword for like... what? Tempered Sword. That's what it's normally called.
Yeah, or Butter Sword.
Butter Sword is the...
oh wait, Bread Sword. Sorry, Bread Sword.
That's the... That's the next level one. The Golden Sword.
Yeah, Butter is the 4th one, the yellow one, and Bread is the red one, I think. The 3rd one.
Yes. Thank you, Joss. Oh, yes. Let's see what's on 10. We've already found 3 bottles.
Just not Rudo's ladder, which is totally fine. Jabu is foolish.
Well, there could still be stuff in ice that isn't just Sun Song. Rush ice 3 times in a row. Yeah, this is going back to... No. This is grabbing skulls, maybe.
Goomba will make up some time on Marco. Marco is doing the beginning of Forest, which has nothing.
And now he does it. He just wanted to grab that pesky skull and see what was in that chest.
Yeah, that makes way more sense, indeed. I approve of this play by Marco. So we are a fire temple away from 2 more songs.
Oh wow. That's French vanilla.
Let's go, ice arrows. Too bad we couldn't use it on bongo. Lots of satisfaction in chat for finding all the meme items.
Yep, that's 100% memes. I still would love to see titties though.
Oh, that doesn't count as a meme item anymore?
Oh, it's not a meme item, it's because it's marginally useful in these settings. Oh, setting up FW again, I see. Just in case, because he might be going into Lake Hylia. Maybe, but we all like the double Ds.
He also might find Epona, and then you would like to get back here as soon as you can, or once you can. We haven't done HBA yet. What will be in Wasteland? Always nice one that has something.
And speaking of things you wanted removed for like these runners, that would be a second thing. Yes, unfunny memes, emo.
I think if we make a hard item pool for OoTR, then the maximum should be 5 hearts.
Yeah, because at least in Ocarina of Time, there's only a few enemies that actually hit you for 4 hearts. In A Link to the Past, it feels like every single enemy in later dungeons do that much.
Yeah, Ganonhawk with Green Mail is doing 8 hearts out of 20. Wasteland Foolish. Did get the skull here.
That's true, then they'd have to add more items.
So what do you think, chat? Is Mirror Shield in Spirit again?
That's very much a possibility.
I'm betting on finding at least Hammer, or I think we'll find a progression item in Spirit. Nasty Spirit key logic. Okay, okay.
Oh, I mean, they could do most of Spirit with the exception of anything that's mirror locked or child locked.
Yeah,
Plus, we'll get a hint.
If Mirror Shield is actually on Dragon Chest, then I suspect someone asynching this seed.
And 40 is still a scale.
Still haven't found our 30, have we? Have a bit of deja vu here.
It happens. This is the match between Seisei and Nicola, I think. Oh, and it's vanilla! Makes sense, actually. Which means that Sarya's song and Epona's song are locked by the Forest Medallion, which is Fire Temple.
Well, that gives us a couple of checks where the hammer cannot be.
Indeed. Hammer could just be in spirits, for sure. Could also be in water and forest. And I'm thinking that the reason why FW was set up there in the first place is to get to water more quickly.
Yeah, that was a smart move, although the disadvantage is that you cannot use it in other places anymore.
Not too worried about Spirit Temple, though.
Yeah, hammer is probably long shot locked or strength 2 locked. Given where the items were placed.
Ooh, child locked. So, he's gonna go back child to get the key?
I remember the other day that Goomba was complaining that Spirit is always child locked, so it's probably his fault.
Marco should have 3 bottles as well. Because he picked up the one on 10, the one in DMC, and the one in Shadow Temple. They are both just missing Ruto's letter, like we'll need it. Could still be helpful. No worries.
Where's Goomba going, actually?
That's a good question.
Is he going to like Hylia again? Aren't there better ways to go there?
Recrossing. Oh, did he? Oh, yes, he has to walk all the way back.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense. That's gonna be a bit of a bleed.
Yeah, that must not feel great. I'd rather have it in...
He even had shortcuts set up, I believe. Given that he got one of his keys there.
Yeah, these are the small differences that can make a difference between a win or a loss. Goomba's early game wasn't too unfortunate with nothing in fire and nothing in the early game forest.
There's one key. And now, to dip back to adult. Because he could do everything else but anything that's mirror locked. And if he doesn't find the mirror shield in spirit, he can always dip water. Which is most likely his play after that.
Yeah, I think you have to rush strength 2 and longshot lock checks for the hammer.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with that, Foster.
I think Marco is just the most well-rounded gamer.
Yeah. He could dip water. Like, I think it'd most likely be his next play. Oh, yeah.
For a second I thought Chet was talking to me, because my name is actually Mark.
Oh, they're just using the Omega lol as an O. It happens often.
Yeah, I realized after a few seconds.
Yes, the third spirit dip. Well, you could say it's the fourth one, because the first one was to dip out to get the song. The second one was to check what was on adult side. The third one was to get the key as child, and then the fourth one was was just going through the rest of the dungeon.
And the fifth one, once we have Mirror Shield.
Yeah, depending on if the mirror shield is elsewhere. But if it's in here, then it'll stay in number 4. Small. I think one of them sounds like a fatty. No, I was wrong.
Yeah, do they make different sounds? I never paid attention.
Slightly different. Not quite sure. Need someone with more experience than me to tell me that.
So we are now 1.5 hours in. We already have completed Shadow. We are deep into Spirit. We have done so much of the seed already.
Can't say it's quite dead yet until we can confirm it. There's another key. There's a few more small keys to pick up. 13 skulls for Marco.
And I believe Marco still has the 5 skulls left in Child Karkariko.
Yeah, of course. And that should be pretty easy to do. You just prelude, head to OGC, prelude again. Prelude.
Marco bonked there.
Again.
His first mistake of the game. I think we should add Bonk KO for these top runners.
But technically, Skull Mask is logically required to get that Lens of Truth to even do Desert Crossing. Ooh. Small key here. Ooh, and a big one here. Rudo's letter! That's all of our bottles!
Oh,
Meat
no.
percent and bottle percent.
We didn't want to find Rudo's letter. Jabu is foolish. Ice Cavern is not really appealing with Samsung over there.
That puts Ice Cavern in logic, though.
We would be happy to see this item in Genus Castle today, but...
Well, we know
no.
that Jabu is foolish, and that Ice Cavern's song is the Sun Song, so it only have one check.
Light Towers will probably be in graveyard behind Samsung at this point.
Just gonna grab some extra magic from the Torch Slugs, because they're guaranteed to drop those. Yep, no mirror. Which means 2 checks before Twin Rova.
So where's Marco heading now?
That's a good question.
Or is he going back to beat the guards and with the hands outside?
He's gonna beat the one Iron Knuckle and then peek the other chest. Maybe.
That was very close. I thought he might die there. Apparently was in a good spot.
Yeah, Mirror, Hammer, Kokiri, and Light Arrows.
Ooh, not a big one. And the big key over on the other side.
Oh, that's vanilla!
Oh god. Stop
Well
game.
played, game. Well played. And Marco could probably check Sunblock Room first. Oh my god.
When you think you've seen it all.
And you could grab this skull too.
Yeah, it's just full
Talk
clearing.
about serendipitous.
Yeah, Marco is just blazing through the sea. What's going to stop him? And Goomba is still not too far behind. About a minute or 10 behind.
Ooh. So both of our magic luck checks in Spirit are basically Garbo.
It might be coming down to where the boss key is in Fire Temple. If it's in the back, then Goomba has done already a good chunk of fire, and if it's in the front, hammer locked, then it's going to be a big time save for Marco.
Yep. But we've also determined that most of that fire is not really hovers locked, or at least for the most part it really isn't. Marco is certainly not slouching on skulls either.
Yeah, Marco's skull routing is really impressive. He even does a couple of out of the way ones that are actually not so out of the way, but people just usually don't go there. We haven't found Fire Boss Key, no.
Ooh, another big chest! There's the light arrows, so we don't need to look for the lemon candy today.
Oh, very good that Marco checks that.
Well, that strength 3 is no longer required at all. No glow today.
Outside Gannis was foolish?
No, that wasn't hinted. But we know it has to be dead at this point. For the most part.
Yeah,
unless
it can be OGC then for Kokiri Sword, for example.
But that would be pretty rare at this point. But it's definitely been a long trail for that Kokiri sword. Either that, or it could just be on something like chickens. Ooh, and Goomba's going back child, just to do, just to get that key on adult side. I mean, on child side. Yeah, it's very true. A casino for butter knife is possible.
That seems like that's the most likely scenario.
In a slingshot, which was locked by bombs.
Yeah, we still have a good chunk of the game ahead of us. If we're missing one item, haven't seen deep forests. We haven't seen the deepest of fire. Haven't seen water.
Arga in the Woods has been checked, and they're both dead.
We haven't seen Ice Cavern and Zora's Fountain.
Throwing bombs at bats.
So yeah, once again, Marco is ahead when it comes to progression, but it's still everything can change depending on where the boss key is in fire, because Goomba did a lot of fire already. That's the short description of the game situation right now. It's actually super close, although Marco seems to be like 10 minutes ahead.
Oh my goodness, Twin Rova rearing her ugly head. Oh. He dipped Forest earlier to get the skulls, but he also has Furor's Wind set up in GTG. Maybe for Water Temple play.
Yeah, Goomba is also a courtyard ahead of Marco. Courtyard and fire up to the shortcut. So all depends on where the last item is, but it's actually very close. Two items from Go mode, Kokiri Sword and Hammer.
I'm thinking Marco might just do water before fire. Just to see where that hammer is. But hard to say. We have to get through one of the longest, most annoying RNG intensive bosses in the game before we can get an answer.
And that's Twin Rover down. 4th medallion for Marco.
Yep.
Both runners are playing this game on 5 hearts. All very impressive.
Shadow medallion for Marco.
We can't yet check light arrow cutscene, we need Deku for that.
Indeed. It's just strange to actually finish Spirit before Deku.
Yeah, we have Shadow and Spirit already down. Within 2 hours.
Oh, this is a Fire Temple play. Okay. That makes sense.
It certainly makes sense.
No.
Oh,
This is
play.
ice.
Ice play, okay.
It is in logic, and he could just do fountain checks and ice checks, and then get... He never has to visit that area.
And also Sunsong unlocks a check, so yeah. Well, it's not too useful, but you still might need it.
That's true. He does risk the FW spot.
And also the path for fire is outside of fire, so you can probably dip later when you have the hammer.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have to unfreeze King Zora because Domain is foolish.
Yeah, so we know that the things Goomba did in fire and in forest are not the answer. At least not the parts that we've seen so far. But yeah, if ice is foolish, then it's still very even.
Oh. Damn. Well done, Marco. That was an excellent ESS for that. Yeah, we're kind of in Casino. Do we have any more path hints?
Yeah, I think the hammer can also be just behind Rudo's. Because Rudo's was strength 2 locked and longshot locked.
Alright, we don't have any more.
We probably found our path items already, but we just don't know where they lead to.
And Goomba's also picking up Rudo's. And you'll be picking up that mirror shield pretty soon, too. The casino mode just means, like, well, checking any random check to see where the last items are because they're potentially unhinted somewhere in the seed. Marco's going up, which means that there is nothing in icy waters.
Yeah, it looked like an error refill to me. But it was very, yeah, it wasn't very easy to see. Well, 1 hour 45 minutes, Ice Cavern.
Yep.
You have plenty of bottles, so this will be a breeze.
Quite a breeze, you might say.
Yeah, a chilly breeze indeed.
Still grabbing skulls just in case. Yeah, we saw 10. It was a bottle.
So Goomba also not leaving the light arrows behind, which is very good, of course. More aggressive players might just beat the dungeon and do other things. Although it's hard to be aggressive when you are out of progression.
Indeed. That's a small chest.
Now Marco is about to show us how the ice cavern glitchless jumps are done, or will he just be using bombs? Another slingshot here in ice cavern.
Yep. This is definitely bomb locked.
I didn't see whether there was a small chest or a big chest, but I'm assuming Marco verified that there was a small chest on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
Ooh.
the back flips with the hovers. Best strategy.
Absolute gainers here. Getting all the gainers as usual.
If you blink with your eyes, then you miss Marco trying to beat this room.
Ooh. Ooh. He's getting bullied here. That was super clean. And that's 17 skulls for Marco.
I think when I was watching S4, I remember that people said that Marco didn't like ice. I really don't know why if I see him play like this. Also knowing Marco, if he comes in for the interview, regardless of the result at the end, he might be saying that his execution was a little bit poor.
Yeah. Ooh, just missed that Wolfos. And it's another small chest. But still, Sun Song may have something.
No items here for Marco, so that makes it a full race again. Which it already was, of course.
Yep.
But now they're basically tied.
It's because Zora's domain is foolish. There's absolutely no reason for runners to come back here anymore in the Zora area. Oh,
Small chest, good for Goomba. Now he doesn't need to do ice necessarily. So if Goomba for some reason decides to last location ice, then he's in a good spot.
Yeah, it's definitely a forest play. I think Goomba's going back to do Sunblock Room because he orphaned that.
Or did he not pick
No.
he didn't pick the arch yet? Going back into fire.
Yep. And he could do a pixel shot here. And that's exactly what he's doing. Ooh.
Yeah, that didn't look right. He's moved from up there.
Yeah, he was trying to do an ESS turn. Looks like he's got it.
And now the last part of the trick. The actual pixel shot.
Now he's got it.
Let's go, very nice.
Pretty much dead even.
Can you believe it, with how Marco has been playing today, that it's still so super close. Goomba has been playing incredibly well, of course, as well.
19 skulls on Marco.
Small boy on Pierre.
There's only a few remaining checks, which are in the top of fire. There's Compass Chest.
This will be very important. Is the boss key in the back of fire? That's what Goomba really hopes.
And one of them is hammer locked, but he could still peek it.
Yeah, Marco's getting that key there, which Goomba didn't get yet. So Marco's full clearing forest, I mean.
There's another small key, so we know that fire isn't hovers locked. Because you need at least 7 keys to get to the big key chest normally. There's the big key chest, which is hammer locked. So this is actually a pretty smart decision on Marco's end to do Stone Forest. Unless hammer chest is vanilla. But if hammer chest has something, if it has like a small item, yeah, Goomba hasn't really wasted time, but
oh, I'm so hyped for the last part of this race. They are so close to each other. What a race it has been so far. So yeah, the chest is like very hard hammer lock, right? There's no other way to open the geo.
Yeah, you need that hammer because it's a rusted switch.
Oh, Goomba, what are you doing? I've never seen that before, actually. Maybe you have to leave the room.
He was a little too close to the fire ring.
Oh, no, he's porting out.
Ported
Oh,
out.
no. Please, Goomba. Okay, that was actually very funny. I know I shouldn't laugh, but... Hammer chest. Is it small or big?
Moment of truth is, oh! This could be it! This could be a game changer!
We have found almost all the meme items and upgrades, so this has to be something, right?
Let's see what it is. Nope! Just another wallet! Oh
just another
no!
wallet.
Poor
Game.
Goomba! This has got to feel awful.
Oh man. I really couldn't think of an item that we hadn't found yet, but yeah, the wallet was one of those.
And it looks like Goomba is also going to be heading to Ice Cavern too. But he will also be getting the bad news. Marco might do water out through forest. I don't think he's going to be rushing into fire anytime soon unless he gets that hammer.
So what's Goomba doing? Ice play, apparently. Falling into ice, makes sense.
Lens minigame could still have something. We still don't know what it is for the check. Similarly with chickens.
Yeah, they will probably be full clearing the dungeons right now, and maybe it's just in the Child Sphere 0 check.
Bolero, Fire, and Song of Time, and Bolero doesn't really lead to anything because we got hover boots on Talon's chickens. We also found one of the hook shots in Wolfo's Grotto.
Neither player has been to Adult Lake yet. I'm curious to see Shoot the Sun.
Yep, basically. Well, we did find Din's Fire behind both of Song of Time and Longshot because Epona's song is locked behind Fire Temple.
If we find Strength 3 at some point, it is also important for the logic.
For one check.
Yeah, but also we are wondering whether the strength in GTG is the path item. If there's another strength available, maybe on chickens, for example, then we haven't fulfilled our Volvagia path yet. I have to assume that Goomba will do forest after full clearing ice.
Probably.
So in the end, I think the runners are within 5 minutes of each other.
Doesn't really look like 5 minutes at the moment, except for the whole Fire Temple. And in Marco's case, the rest of Forest. Is that big or small? That's a small.
Yeah, the Fire Temple takes longer than you think. Recently, somebody did. It took him like 2/3 of Shadow to complete Fire. So Goomba will be trailing Marco for a bit, but Goomba is of course also ahead in progression right now.
Yeah, I think that would be appropriate just to have it for Song of Time, because Song of Time did technically lock Din's Fire. Yeah. No, wait. Strength 2 was not locked behind Strength 1 in Shadow.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point.
Oh, we've already done this strength 2 lock checks. And Goomba's also getting bullied here.
Yeah, so if strength 2 is not locked behind strength 1, then have we fulfilled our path? Don't think so. Oh right, yeah, behind longshot satisfies the path as well. Yeah, you're right.
Because Din's Fire was in GGG, which is longshot locked. Because we know that Epona's song is locked behind Fire Temple. At the very least. And we still haven't found the hammer yet. Allison. Yes. Swedish man overcome by 3 insatiable frost mistresses.
So Marco is almost done with forest. You have 2 checks left. The basement and the boss.
The basement is peekable, but it's just more convenient not to. When you could just push buttons.
It wouldn't be the first time that the Kokiri Sword is on Phantom Ganon.
Of course not. And it won't be the last. Gonna grab that skull here. 20. That is 20 from Marco.
Have we found a 30 hint or still we haven't found it?
Nope. No one's found a 30.
Nice save by Goomba. The camera was suddenly switching around.
Yeah, it seems like Goomba's not having as great of a time in Ice Cavern as Marco was. But we definitely know that it's not AD. Jabu was hinted foolish, as well as Domain and River, so the only reason to go there would be literally to rush Ice. And even then, it led to nothing. It's almost like the Zora's area in general is just not very helpful. This seed, sadly.
Hammer can also be on 30.
Ow! Oh, I didn't quite get it.
That's unfortunate.
And down he goes. Yeah, the long shot leads to Strength 1. And it also leads to Din's Fire. With the, with that Song of Time as well. Oh, there it is! You cursed it into existence!
Yeah, well... what can I do?
Well, you needed to finish Stone Forest in order to get the Kokiri Sword. Well... now Marco can just do Child. He can do Deku now. Oh my god, that's pretty gross.
Yeah, this Goomba will follow suit now, right?
Oh yeah. Well, your brother definitely needs to believe in you more.
Could just be over if Hammer is in Deku.
There's quite a few checks in Deku, and since both of them have Din's Fire and Magic, then they don't even need to do storage. Or at least going down. Bet in Deku Tree, you fucking smooth-brained dinguses. Oh my gosh. Allison just has all the roasts today. He's not holding back on his roasts.
So will the casino continue after Deku, or will we be done?
That's still hard to say. Like, Deku Tree has 7 checks if you include Queen Goma herself.
And the light arrow cutscene.
Yep. And Goomba's going to Water Temple. And there's 4 items there, so Hammer has still has a chance of being there.
Yeah, I don't necessarily hate it. Maybe Goomba thinks that Marco already might have done Forest. Maybe he's metagaming a little bit here and there.
Well, it's not surprising. But Goomba's going to be finding that second wallet. You gotta do field checks first before you go into Lake Hylia as adult. And without a Ponus song, it's even worse.
Yeah, I still hope it's a race.
It still might be, depending on if the hammer's in water or Water Temple or Lake Hylia. Ooh, that's a big chest! That could still have something. Can't be a bow, can't be a bomb bag, it could potentially be hammer. Titties!
Oh, double defense. Wow.
I don't know how to feel about double D's in the tree.
Most dangerous boss in the game, so yeah, why not?
Well, at least the tree is very caring today.
Yeah, I don't know what other big chests are left. We found all the bombs, we found all the slingshots, all the quivers. Can we be baited
looks like
once more?
there's nothing in here. Yep.
No, we have seen all bows. There were 2 in the early game and 1 in GTG.
Indeed.
Yeah,
They're
so
all
only-
essentially bomb locked.
Only fire arrows are left for meme items, and then it must be the hammer, I think.
Ooh, very nice trick from Marco. Doesn't even need to do this storage. Well done.
Yeah, Marco just blasting through all the rooms. Looks like he played this game before.
Multiple times, actually. Ooh, we'll get to see what's here in adult fishing. Butter Knife was on Phantom Ganon, so you need to clear Forest Temple in order to get it. Stone Forest, I might add.
Yeah, so what will Goomba do? Will Goomba indeed step into water? You almost have to, right, if you are here.
Oh. Fire arrows, there's
Fire
the
arrows.
cherry candy. We found all of them now.
What a seed. We have a full inventory except the hammer. And we know where the lens is. We know where our scale is.
And going back adult now. There's still Water Temple. Certainly not Fire Temple. We know that there's nothing in Fire Temple. This is what. Okay, Goomba is going up the lab roof. We'll see what it is. Oh, that looks like a t-shirt. That is a t-shirt.
If fire was not in logic yet with those wallets, then it was now.
Oh, this is a fire climb now. Yep. It looks like I was wrong.
Still a race.
Indeed. But when will Goomba come back to Stone Forest? That's the question I want to know. Now we're definitely getting the water dip here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty useful intel.
The most important question is, what will Marco be doing after he's closed out of fire?
That's a very good question.
If he goes into water, then it's just plain even.
It would be even, but Goomba still needs to do most of the rest of the forest. And there's still a couple keys that he skipped out on, so he's gonna have to go back.
I hope he remembers where all those keys were.
Most likely. I just know that one thing's for certain, that Fire Temple is not hovers locked. But once Marco finds his hammer, then what's faster than saving and quitting is basically just hitting the that pillar.
What if Goomba finds a strength here? It might. It does.
Well, there are 4 items, so it's pretty likely something's to be here.
Then he can also narrow down where the hammer can or cannot be. Depending on whether that strength was strength locked.
There's the first item, which is junk.
So is he going back to the main room, or is he just leaving?
You can at least peek here. Oh!
Oh, big boy.
That's the second item. It's most likely hammer at this point.
Can it be anything else than hammer? We have seen everything, right?
Almost everything, I think.
What are we? Oh, strength, right? It can also be a strength, yeah.
Yes, it's either strength or hammer. It can't be double D. We already have double D. It was in the tree.
Double magic, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it could also be double magic.
We have found all those. Lens is on Skull Mask.
And there's a small key. Yeah, both 3 was in GTG. It could also be Zord Tunic as well.
Oh, right, the Sword Tunic is out there. Okay, maybe not hammer then.
We'll see in a minute, exactly. And... there it is!
Oh boy,
Of course! Stone Dungeon's having everything except the foolish Jabu. But Marco does have intel on where that... well, he'll be getting his intel on where it could be now.
Goomba not jumping down exactly where he wanted to be, so he has to climb back up.
That'll be great for Marco, because he has Furore set up in GTG, so he could just go there and then head to Lake Hylia through Valley. That's a really smart play. Then he could make his way up to the top again. That's still Marco's game, because Goomba might do HBA, he might do Skull Kid, which is a little bit of extra time that goes into it.
Oh yeah, those extra songs, they might lead Goomba to the wrong path.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if Marco didn't go water.
And Marco doesn't need to go child anymore.
Indeed.
And presumably Goomba will also try to full clear adult before he goes child again, so that's at least a good thing. Wow, well, it has been so close. It's still pretty close. Marco might be ahead. Hard to say. Probably is. But if Goomba goes forward after immediately, then it's still very close. Yeah, this has been very efficient seed.
Marco's done ice. They've both done Ice Cavern.
Very clear for Veja. And that gives 5 medallions for each. Goomba seeing the bad news that the Kokiri Sword is not just on Volvagia. He'll need another boss for that.
Indeed. Marco not quite getting the pixel shot. You might get it.
Ooh, that would be rough. That would eventually cost him the game for some reason. That would be heartbreaking. No, Marco has not been to Legalia yet as an adult.
He's just going to ignore pixel shot for now and
yeah, that must be quite nerve-wracking that you know that one check is not going the way you want it to go.
It could be pretty finicky.
Well,
Goomba's going back child, I think. No, he's going to check what the song is.
Yeah, he's going
Sorry
to.
is.
So Burning Kek will be opponent then.
He's going to check what's on maybe 20 skulls? No. Don't believe he has that many. He only has 14.
But Goomba doesn't really know he needs to go to forest, right? Or is there any reason for Goomba to
Oh, he's picking up the horse. That makes sense. Thank you, baseball. And Kraz.
At least Goomba can go Moteku, which Marco couldn't. So maybe it counts for something.
It looks like he's gonna go back to Fortress.
Yeah, this is quite unfortunate. If Deku was the Force Medallion, then the seed might have turned out somewhat differently. So yeah, it's probably still Marco in the lead, Goomba following suit. That's going to cost him a couple more minutes.
Indeed. But yeah, you have to basically go into your stone dungeons with the exception of Jabu to get your items. Stone Jabu being foolish today. Marco's gonna also get a wallet. So at least I don't have to worry about being poor. Right? god. I'm being bullied by bats. You hate to see it. And now he knows.
So what will Marco do? Will he set forwards here?
Maybe.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, he will.
He didn't accidentally click return to war point. That would be...
Ooh, what's on this big chest? Oh, there's the other shirt!
Okay, so I did see it correctly then earlier than when it was big. We weren't sure about those.
This is, Oh. I see. But, not having that force medallion is actually gonna save Marco more time because he doesn't need to, do a few more extraneous checks. Yeah, it's a water temple hike, that's for sure. That's definitely a GG. I think Goomba's gonna be more preoccupied with Eponus checks and, Skull Kid.
Yeah, if Goomba goes child after doing these 2 checks, then it's over. He needs to go to force immediately, and even then he might be on the back foot.
Indeed. But, Goomba's on a timer. Because, Water Temple is much faster to go through than, Forest Temple.
Four arrows left for 120 points.
Jagger! Weeps. But that was a pretty casual 1780 on HBA. Let's see what it has. A bloopy and... 2 bloopies on HBA. That is awful.
I'm not even getting your money back.
That is awful. Not even a refund. That's like 50% money back, guaranteed.
Capitalism also has entered Gerudos.
Of course. I mean, it's basically a scam. Especially when it's unfettered, like this. And before we get, Gerudo NFTs... Oh, and Goomba's going back into Water Temple, it seems. Pup time! Yes! Everyone loves pup time. And cat time, as well as... Oh my god, Kelpsy's emotes here too. Sweet. Everyone loves animal emotes, they're so cute. And get to see what's on Shoot the Sun. Looks like both of them are going to be doing it.
Synchronized Shoot the Sun, how nice.
It's just some hearts, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, lizard time would be awesome. When are we gonna have that? Wait, chair time? I didn't know chair... Oh my god, what even is this emote? A door chair. I don't even know what to think of it. Hammer time. Yes. At least, well, all I could say is that pup time is at least inclusive enough to include chairs. And chairs aren't even animals. Race time. Now, that would be funny for an emote.
Both runners back into Stonewater at the 2.5 hour mark.
Yep.
One will find its Waterloo there, and the other will find the hammer.
Oh my god. These emotes are so beautiful.
Maybe the
Party time.
Maybe the pup is realizing that the Goomba might need some consolation after choosing the wrong dungeon.
Yes. Oh, he just skipped that. That's so sad. No, poor Goomba. He's not having any luck on water key. On boss key chest. That's just so sad.
Well, he has the hover, so...
Time.
What's
Oh my
happening there?
god. Everyone's just playing with the bot. With pup time. Wait, butt time? What? What? Clearly, the people who coded pup time knew that there had to be more emotes. Oh my god, I should add pup time to my Twitch channel. Oh, another big chest. It has to be... Of course!
The double magic. Oh, to make matters worse for Goomba.
Stone water is loaded. Oh my god.
But yeah, let's try to focus on the race.
Yeah, we're
almost done.
of course, but think of it this way. Mostly going through checks that we've already seen, except for on Goomba's side. Well, we know that Kokiri's sword isn't here.
But still, these runners are doing a great job being as efficient as they can, doing still nice tricks and movements. Goomba was a bit unfortunate just a moment ago entering the vanilla bosky area. Needed a fourth attempt with the hovers.
Oh, yeah. Magic. He's gonna scum the magic, of course. I mean...
So Marco is choosing a slightly different route there in Water Temple.
Yeah. It's usually, like, something that happens that they usually go to Water Boss Key first.
Goomba is now doing Dark Link loop.
Yeah.
Doesn't have too much health, so that means the Dark Link also doesn't have too much health.
Yeah, of course. Just 2 jump slashes from the Big Goron sword. And there we go. And Marco's doing this trick. If he gets it, it's gonna be quite a bit of a time saver for him. Oh, perfect! Nice job. That saves him a lot of time here.
Wow.
And that's go mode for Marco. Just barely under 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Straight back into fire.
He's gonna have an easy time here. Very well done.
The boss will just...
Hey, he freed the Goron. That's nice of him, even if it was not intended.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure that it might have been intended. Maybe Marco thinks he's ahead and...
No, it was an accident. Yeah, it's definitely a Skull Kid check now. Because, I figure, you know...
There are some players who just...
The Rumia was checked.
They like to reward the Goron when the Goron has something useful for them. But yeah, it's a race of course, so it can only be guessing at this point. Marco going in without the bottle, of course. He's confident he can do it with 7 hearts.
Of course.
We also don't doubt he can do it with 7 hearts.
All he really needs is like 5 bombs. Because he has BGS. 7 with Master Sword. This is definitely one of the deepest fires for this.
In the meanwhile, Goomba might just be checking out 20 skulls and chickens. There you go, there's chicken number 1.
Oh, you mean the Kokiri sword? That's on Phantom Ganon, so that's very deep. But yeah, we're getting a chicken's check. So get your roll call in chat, fellas. There we go. Everyone ready for some delicious, cute little chickens to be collected? Everyone's getting the right amount of chickens today.
Unfortunately, that will just lead to 5 rupees or worse. We have found almost everything.
And that's the last medallion for Marco. We'll at least get to see what's on chickens before the end of the seed. Because chickens is still faster than, you know, the Tower Gauntlet.
Also faster than 30 skulls.
Indeed.
Not gonna be needing 30 skulls today. I think we've seen 2 somewhere, but I don't remember where.
I think a lot of the other ones are in like small chests that are probably a lot later. Yes, chicken time for pup time. That would be nice, but we'll get to see the Rainbow Bridge on Marco's end. It is definitely Marco's game to lose at this point. Being about half of Forest Temple behind does not help in the slightest.
Yeah, this is normally just a formality. Only internet connection that or game crash that can throw salt in the wheels.
And get to see what's here. Oh, just a bundle of arrows. So nothing.
So Marco preparing the final boss setup, quickly exchanging all the weapons.
He's exterminated the dinosaurs. Now we're gonna get some skeletons. Who's ready to slay some skeletons today? That's one. Oh my goodness, we did see it! I didn't know you can actually stun lock the Stalfos like that with light arrows. That's actually really, really fun.
Yeah, Marco likes to use his special arrows in the climb.
Of course. Ooh, and Salt and Pepper go down. He does like his candy. He's a candy man.
All of these runners have their own little trademarks.
Indeed.
Not entirely sure what Goomba's trademark would be.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, basically anime. So basically like Riley. I mean, they are team II Alpha gamers. Ha 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 ha! You'll never find the light arrows in the Spirit Temple!
No, we will not find them because we already found them.
Salt and pepper. Okay. Let's see how this race goes. How this battle goes against Ganondorf. Probably just going to be the clean one cycle. And down he goes, as expected.
5 hits with the Bicorn Sword. Simple task for Marco. Maybe we can quickly look in the brackets what the next opponents might be.
It's gonna be whoever wins between G-Skate and Yo-Yo Kanari. That match is happening on Sunday.
And where will Goomba end up in the brackets?
He's gonna be whoever wins between Rock Chalk and Just Sam, I believe. Wait, let me just check. Just to double check. Yeah. That's definitely where he's gonna end up. Between whoever wins between Rock Chalk and Just Sam. Nevertheless, it's gonna be a rather interesting match, but no matter who it's up against.
Goomba just checking every check in the game except Forest, which, yeah.
Now he's doing Forest. He's got no choice. It's his last location.
He probably knows that he's lost at this point.
Oh yeah. But it's so deep in.
Well, Marco's not really seeding that low. Fourth seed is still pretty decent. You also have to have a little bit more.
Get your GGs ready for chat. In chat for Marco.
That was an incredible race by Marco. Give your love for Marco in the chat.
That is GG's for Marco.
With an official finish time of 2:38 and 10 seconds. 7 seconds.
Yep. And Goomba has also forfeit. Understandable, given that it is Forest Temple.
Yeah, it would have been sad if we didn't see Marco play today.
Indeed.
I'm assuming Goomba will be relaxed with this loss, although he doesn't like it, of course, but he knows that it was basically a casino for the last 2 items, and he was just on the wrong end of it. I think he can be very happy with his play. We're just waiting for both players to come in for a quick interview.
Yep.
They might come in any second. So all in all, a very close race up until 4 medallions.
Yep.
And then it was still a race for quite some time. Yeah, and then Goomba just found his items in the wrong order and was chasing the wrong progression.
Indeed. GG's, Marco.
Yo, thanks. Thank you.
GG's. Very impressive. Goomba's also joining, I suppose.
GG's, Goomba.
Hey, GG's.
GG.
Well played.
Any thoughts on this seed?
I played bad.
Yeah, why do you think you played badly?
I misused Story's Wind, like, really badly. Like, I did a super early Hammerless Fire Climb and left it up there, and then I didn't have it when I went to GTG. And then I didn't cross Wasteland either, so I kind of just got hosed on all fronts.
Yeah, you didn't have far when you did fire like that, so you had to climb up again?
No, I did. Like, I left my Ferrari up there, but then I couldn't use it in GTG or
yeah, that
anything,
sucks.
so...
Yeah, I
awkward
could
position,
use... Yeah. Yeah, I used 4 for GTG and fire, so that was good. Yeah, my seed was mostly pretty solid, I would say. The only thing I did that wasn't required was ice, and then pretty solid. Got lucky at the beginning, I guess. I don't know what you did at the start, but like early adult was pretty good.
Yeah,
Seed.
I went adult by the way after Lon as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, adult, ZL, then I went child, got storms, the well super early.
Pretty much
Pretty
the
good
same.
beginning. Yeah, okay, I see. So why did you choose water over forest?
2 reasons. I felt behind because of the whole Ferraris wind nonsense and going to GTG twice and wasting a bunch of time there. So I figured I would pick the less likely option to try to make up some time. And also I thought maybe you would have done like Valley, Child Lake early without the scale and not been able to get the iron boot, so I kind of wanted to push those.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I got the iron boots like 45 minutes in. The first time I went to the lake, I already had the scale, so.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, when I went to GTG, I didn't do water or Lake Hylia because at that point it was pretty obvious that GTG was the play. And then water just sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from our point of view, Marco was most of the seed like 10 minutes ahead in progression, but it was never really over because Goomba already did a lot of fire and the Bosky ended up being in the back. So we were not sure who was going to win until Goomba found the forest medallion and Marco didn't find the forest medallion.
Yeah, getting the hammer before the K-sword was not ideal.
Yeah, if you just put the hammer at PG and then the Kokiri sword in water, it changes everything.
Yeah, because I went back for the big chest in Gerudo Valley and horseback archery and did like Skull Kid and chickens and a whole bunch of other nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Forest Wind set in GTG for that check in Valley.
Yeah.
But never did it. Also, I got lucky at the end because I skipped Adult Lake because I thought at the end I listened to the French restream after the race, and they said that it could have been there. The hammer could have been in Lake Hylia because the strength in GTG was actually locking the whole fire temple. But in my mind, the SFM with the hero to Volvagia was just the strength. So at the end, I was just doing strength checks, and I didn't realize that it was just for the BK in Fire Temple actually. So I got lucky there. But
yeah, I had basically no information either because the path to Goma hint also didn't help because the bomb bag locked all 3 slingshots. So
yeah, that was
really
so bad.
Tell me where the Kokiri sword was either.
Yeah, Kokiri sword could have been anywhere. So yeah.
But the bomb bag locked like the entire seed anyway, so it wouldn't have helped much. Would have let me skip chickens. Whoa.
Yeah. Kokiri sword could have been on chickens.
So a question for you, Marco. You will be facing one of the main surprises in the tournament so far, Cheesecake or Yo-Yo Canary. How do you think of that matchup?
Oh wow. Both of those are French, I think. Yeah. Yo-Yo is French. It's well, if I had to pick someone, I would pick G-Skate because he is like someone I know for a long. I've known for a long time. He was on my stream in 2013. He's like my first mod, and he started OOT speedrunning pretty much like a few months after I did, and that would be amazing if I could face him.
That's a good answer.
Maybe another question for how did the seed feel to play? I think it was a casino in the end, of course, but is this a seed you would like to play, or would you like to be more straightforward in the end?
I mean, honestly, I don't feel too bad about the seed. I feel like like it was very close to giving me the outs I needed to come back from the time loss I had with all the extra hiking I did. Like in the end, I knew if the Kohiri Sword was in Forest Temple, I was screwed. So unlucky, but I don't feel bad about it. And overall, I feel like the seed was pretty fun to play, so I'm not too upset.
Yeah, it was a pretty stressful seed to play, I would say, because you have to go inside like non-required dungeons. So those kind of seeds are not the nicest. But this one was okay because like you had to go to most useless places, and it was fine. It would not cost the race usually. So yeah, not too bad. Not the worst seed for sure.
Yeah.
Does chat maybe have a final question for the runners, or maybe Lee, you have one more question?
I don't have any so far, but I'll see if chat has anything for questions.
Actually, I have one last question. So did you free the Goron on purpose, Marco, the one next to the Bosky, or was it a mistake?
It was a mistake. It actually it made me thought like about the race with Bono where he sniped me by 10 seconds twice in a row. I was like, what if that's how I lose? But yeah, I didn't want to save him now.
Yeah, the pixel shot was also a bit scary, maybe.
Oh yeah, I need to practice it. To be fair, I think I changed my TV recently. I used to play on CRT, and I switched over to a HD monitor now. So that might be a reason why I couldn't really do it. So I guess I need to practice it. It was very scary. If the hammer was there, it would have been really bad.
Very
Bosky.
true.
All right. Once again, well played to the both of you. I had a lot of fun watching and commentating this one. And good luck in the remaining of the tournament.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
And Goomba's not out quite yet.
So I have no further questions. So perhaps we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, again, thank you to everybody for stopping by today and watching. Shoutouts to our two commentators, Lee Harold and Matt the Matt. Shout out to our two trackers, Baseball and Wayton. And of course, shout out to our two awesome runners, Goomba and Marco. They put on a great show. On the ZSR front, we have if I can pull the schedule. We do have the OOT Freaky Friday race starting in just under an hour here. And that's pretty much all we have left today. So, as for a raid, I don't particularly see a great raid target. At least I don't know any of these people. So we'll figure this out. But again, thank everybody for watching, and we will see you all next time.
See ya.